Hey everybody, BSCJ here. Welcome back to probably the last episode of Dragon Quest Rivals. Ooh ah. So sad. It is now July. The game will be closing very shortly. And to celebrate that, as you might be able to tell from my massive amount of gold, I've been saving packs to do a massive goodbye opening. Joe did one for stars. I got a bunch. Do we got any more over here? I do not. And I got a bunch more over there. I think I got like 100 packs altogether or something like that. Let's see. 14, 22, 27 plus 24 is like 50. And then all this gold should be about another 50 or so. So let's do the adventure packs last because they can be anything. Let's start with the 10 most recent packs. Oh, we got a legendary. One of these cards is gonna be legendary. There it is. Ooh, Mortimer. So if I recall correctly, he increases the cost of everything by 1. Every card in your hand, every card in your opponent's hand, psyching up, all that stuff. I'm probably not going to get anything too crazy new. Like I said, I already have almost every card. I'm not even really like gunning for anything in particular. I just want to have some fun with this game before it's gone. Another Crested Viper. Those things are pretty handy if you make a dragon deck. My baby. My child. Ooh. Holographic Wiggly. Is there anything new? Nope, just Mortimer and the Wiggly. Okay, so that was 10. I got 4 more over here. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my calculator real quick and keep track of exactly how many we pull. $10 plus 4 plus. Oh, there's a legendary. I don't know this guy's name. He's from 10. Maybe we'll get 10 offline. That would be sweet. Unicorn. Ooh. Swamp. Oh, I got a closer. I didn't even see it. Alright. Yeah, there's only 4 cards. Are the pull rates higher? Are we guaranteed legendaries? Okay, so plus 8. We are going on 22 now. Yeah, that's a legendary too. I think the pull rates are higher. Unless I'm just getting lucky. Ooh, the Pep Pip. The little cherry. There it is. I see it. There it ain't. I thought I saw it. Ooh, Hell Slash. I love this card. It does 2 damage to enemies in the front row and 4 to enemies in the back. it's ballistic. It's really strong. Is this it? Where's the legendary? There it is, Ferris. Great card. One of those cards that I really think you should put in every deck you can. So, the way he works is you have to put him in the back row, and if you have him blocked off by another monster so he can't be targeted, at the end of each turn, he'll draw a card and give you +1 tension. Like I said, that effect is really good. Okay. +5. What is going on? They must have increased the legendary rate. It's this lady. I don't know her name. She's from 10-2. You give her a coin and she looks at the top card of your deck or something, and if it's a monster, she summons it or something like that. I don't know. She's kind of ugly. I never really use a coin deck. At least not with Mina. I usually use my coin deck with Elena. I didn't even look at what other cards I had. Okay. So, moving on to the big ones. The adventure mode packs. These could be anything. And we got +10. No legendary. Metabo. Good for rushdown decks because he can attack right away. What is this? Blind Man's Biff? I think. I don't think I've ever seen it. Like, this is one of those cards that's really good when you use it right. It does 8 damage to a random unit, yours or an opponent's. And it's like, under the right condition, that's going to kill almost anything. So it's like, under the good conditions. Oh, we did get legendary. Ortega. One I didn't have, too. Oh, I love this stupid thing. Every time you heal an ally, it gets +1 attack and HP. And it can get out of hand really quickly. Holographic accelerate. Oh no, that's just beacon. I don't know. Oh, Missing Links. Ooh, Missing Links was one of the first cards I had. It's so good. And it's like, it got nerfed and it's still really good. So already right after that, it has pretty solid stats. And if you have a hero card, like those little tag out ones, when you summon it, it also gives -2 attack to an enemy, but like, you're always gonna play a hero card. If you have a hero card, there's no reason to not use one. So it's like, it's just a monster with good stats and a handy effect. Let's see. Nothing else too crazy. Alright, we got another 10. Oh! Yeah, there's the thing that's supposed to be legendary, so I don't know what that legendary was the first time. Lots of holographic cards, what? Miracle Slash. Hopefully we'll pull it. If not, I'll point it out. I'll show you later. Ooh, Hydra. This thing is really annoying. I hate discard, like... Okay, so, Eric had a gimmick where he could discard cards. And it's like, Hydra would get effects based on how many cards you discarded. It would get Pierce, and then Early Bird, and then Double Trouble. And I hated discard decks. So I'm like, why do I want to discard cards? I want to play cards. But like, Hydra is just so good. Also, Kingsland. Dabble. This is that card that lets you transform into Two-Face Pizarro. Or Pizarro the Manslayer, as he's called now. Oh, this little dude. When he dies, you get your MP increased. Where's that legendary? There it is, Ashlyn. Another one I didn't have. Missing links. Ashlyn's effect confuses me, so I'm not even gonna even explain it. I don't even know how. So we do know that there's gonna be a website that like chronicles all the stuff you've gotten, like sleeves and cards and stuff like that. Okay, so we got +4 more. We're at 51 now. We don't know exactly when it's gonna open, but it's sometime after closure. If you've linked your Square Enix account, which I had to do in order to play on my tablet. So, yeah, nothing good. Another Hatchet Man. Okay, so let's take a little break until we move on to the second half of our card pulls, because I want to sell our duplicates and stuff. And I want to show off the thing I wanted to show off, because I noticed it one day and it made me hysterical laughing. Okay, so let's see. Priest. Spell. Right, okay. So... Alright, so here's the art for Miracle Slash, right? And... where is it? There it is. And here's the art for Rida's Reign. It's literally the same art. You can kind of see it from here. It's literally the same art, just flipped. And they gave Angelo the sword. And it makes me laugh so much because Angelo's not symmetrical. Okay, so I'm gonna pull. Let's try and get Uber. Let's see if we can get Uber from my brother. As we pull another 10 packs. I didn't see the building pop up, so no guaranteed legendary. Ugh. Cemetery. Every time a monster dies, you get tension. Up to 6 times per turn. And there was that loop with Don Mole. I tried to do it against Murdaugh, but it just did not work out. I think Don Mole himself uses it when you fight him as a boss. It's like, it's annoying. Church. Another stupidly powerful building. Holographic church. Okay. I got overkilling machine. That's close enough, right, Joe? Like, half these cards are buildings. Oh, look, a legendary. Oh, it's it's hollow foil. Ah, awesome. What's this guy's name? Like Masagadora or something like that. So while he's on the when he's summoned, every enemy gets poisoned. Their attack is reduced by 1, and while he's on the field, poison damage is increased by 1. This is nerfed from what it used to be. He used to increase it for every turn he was on the field, and like everything that would get out of hand. And it's especially bad because he poisons the leader. And oh god, I have nightmares about this card. Also, Zumini. Okay, Helen from Builders 2. She is everywhere. If you have a deck that runs around buildings, including the new treasure map ones, you will be using Helen. When you summon her, she increases the building's durability by 1. That's either increasing the amount of turns it can stay on the field, or for like the dungeons that they added later, makes it activate faster, including the grottos. So it's like, and then she also gains +1 attack. It used to be +1 HP as well, and they had to nerf it. I think they lowered her cost from 4 to 3 at some point too, but you see her everywhere even now. Oh, no legendary! Damo from 10 with his funky afro. A little confused soul mole. And of course, we get him with the graveyard. So that one's different. That's when you discard a card. Again, because that was that whole Eric gimmick. And it's like, oh no. Let's pull it again. Oh! They must have increased the legendary drop rates. I've gotten a legendary in like every pack. Church. Oh, look! What's his name? Nohi, right? No. Noah. I liked him. He's sad. I'm tired. Yeah! We got a friend. It's Monday, post Mandrake. Not Monday. Oh! Lizzie! So she's for Terry. Every time Terry attacks, she'll do 2 super piercing damage to a random row. And as long as Terry keeps attacking, there's no limit to how many times she can use that. So if you got Falcon Sword or Soul Spawn or Mandrake or whatever other card can like trigger a Terry attack. And I use her in my adventure mode deck with all my swords, and it is nice. Although 2 is not very much in adventure mode. So many scare wolves. It's a glow fight pack opening for werewolves. Oh, it's a stupid thing with its stupidly high stats or its stupidly low level. All we gotta do is discard a card, which every card in Varric does that. Oh, another legendary. Oh, it's this chick from 10. I don't know anyone from 10's names. I know Crow, and that's it. And Estella. Like, the characters I use, or they're in the art book or whatever. So, she's got a handy effect. When you summon her, she'll shuffle your entire hand into your deck, and then draw the same number of cards, plus 1. It kind of reminds me of Reload from Yu-Gi-Oh! Nobody played Reload. It was a great card, it was sucked. Another legendary! It's Masakadora again. This time not holographic. What? It's Belial. I love this version of Belial. This is the new one. So, when he's summoned, he'll kaboom your enemy's field, 2 damage to all enemies, and for every enemy he kills, he'll get plus 1 HP. Plus, for the turn he summoned, he gets 1 defense. What is going on? Why did they just pull 4 legendaries? Belial is actually pretty handy these days, because you see a lot of Pizdor the Manslayer and all his Rose Gardens, and then you got like Eric and Veronica with slime decks who have like low HP. And then like they try to rush you down to having like Belial be able to just wipe everything out is very, very handy. Okay. This is the casino deck. So let's pull from here. Plus 10. We're up to 81 now. Jackpot. Jackpot. Okay. No guaranteed legendary, but... Gold Slime. This is one of those really, really good slime monsters. So, you can give it a coin, and it'll summon 2 blue slimes. Like, giving thing coin was, like, the main thing with this pack. You give it a coin, and it summons 2 slimes, and then whenever it attacks, it gives you a coin. So you could attack, give it a coin, summon slimes. And for every slime type, not just blue slimes, just slimes, it does 1 damage to the enemy leader. Hang on. Whenever a slime type monster is defeated, it does 1 damage. And you're constantly summoning slimes, so it's probably it's probably like even better now that Iru and Ruka are here. Oh, look, model slime too. So this is the same general idea. Whenever you give it a coin, it increases its attack by 1, and when it dies, it summons blue slimes equal to how much attack it had. And this is really good with Iru and Ruka, because they can boost its attack outside of its effect. And it doesn't matter where the attack came from. It's just, okay, I'm going to summon 6 slimes now. Nothing too crazy here. Another gold-based slime. So this guy got metal body, so any damage below 3, or 3 or below, gets reduced to 1. And whenever it takes damage, it gives you a coin. Sometimes that can be overwhelming. Sometimes you have too many coins. Brain Drain. This card you still see a lot. It drains your enemy's tension. That's all you gotta say. Very handy, especially against Luminary. Oh, we got Rose Vine, Grapevine, Poison Vine, whatever it's called these days. So he makes it impossible to attack the leader. Any attacks to the leader get redirected to him, and anyone who attacks him gets poisoned. I think it's one of the few cards not for P0 that poison. Also got a legendary. I don't think I've opened a pack that did not give me a legendary so far. Okay, let's do one more coin pack, because I honestly want to try and pull a holographic Rainhawk. Alright. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, what's this one? Medi-Slime? Soothe Slime? He's still used pretty commonly. When you summon him, he gives you a coin, and you can give him a coin to heal you 2 HP. They actually buffed him. It used to be when he died, he gave you a coin. Now he's just really good. You see Terry use him a lot whenever you see Terry. If you ever see Terry. Most people just play P0 these days. Oh, there's a legendary. It's God. Oh, God. So, he's fun. At the end of each your turn, he'll trigger one of 3 effects. He'll either draw you 2 cards, max out your tension, or heal all other allies, including the leader, by 4. That's another card that if you don't know what to put in your deck, if you need like 1 or 2 more cards, just throw in God. Ooh, holographic brain. Ooh, Elastoblast! Use it in your slime decks. Okay. Good stuff all around. Okay, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's jump over here. Let's pull from Legacy of Light and Darkness. This was the first pack that got added after I started playing. As we now break the 100 card mark, apparently. Oh God. I don't know why this pack lags so much though. So this one was big because this is when they started phasing out cards. But in order to, like, some older cards just couldn't be used anymore. But to make up for that, they reintroduced characters and made them better. Like, you have Carol, who got a completely different effect. Oh, wait, also, Demon Lords became a thing. They actually got, like, typed as Demon Lord. Which means they also got support. Most of it for P0. And then, like, people wondered why everyone used P0. Oh, I didn't get a legendary this time. That's disappointing. Okay. Toss it in. This pack didn't add anything too crazy, I don't think. Although, if you played the Switch version, this pack was already available to get cards from. Yeah, so like if you played on Switch, you get cards from this pack earlier than anyone else. You just couldn't use them in online matches. Like you use them against the computer and stuff. Oh, this card. You still see it everywhere. Oh, this stupid thing. It just summons 2 Pizza Rose Gardens. And I guess puts your units in the best condition too. Alright, that was the gimmick of this pack. The best tip-top shape. Enemies would trigger when enemies would trigger a certain effect if they were in tip-top shape, and they would lose it if they died, and then like you had cards that put them back into tip-top shape, and it's like it's confusing. I don't know. And then you had Elena with her Hellions that gave all your monsters in tip-top shape early bird, and it's like, yeah, just win the game. 1-hit kill, whatever. Also, I'm not getting legendaries from these packs. Let's pull from pack 2. I never pulled from pack 2 much. Oh man, I'm almost out of gold. How did that happen? Okay. Not this one. This one. Snack bag, whatever it's called. You see this card all the time in burn decks. I hate burn decks. I've never liked burn decks. No card game that does burn decks does them good. They're in every card game, but they're annoying. When it's summoned, both players draw 2 cards. And people use it for burn decks, and I hate burn decks. Oh, I never had a middle slime knight. Or is that a dark slime knight? I don't know. I can't really tell. Oh, this is another one from the stupid burn deck. Every time it attacks, you draw a card, and it has a. It's like, oh, that's a drawback. It's like, whenever it attacks, your opponent draws a card, and it's like that was meant to be a drawback because it has really high stats. But people just like, oh, I'm just gonna have a real strong monster, a strong level 1 monster, and also mill out my opponent. So, this thing psychs you up when you summon it, and then also when it dies, you have a 50% chance of drawing a card or something like that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this one. This is another thing you would see in those stupid burn decks. For 2 MP, it does 3 damage, or if your opponent has 6 or more cards in their hand, it does 5. And like, 5's a lot. Especially because you're using a mill deck, so your opponent's always going to have 6 or more cards in their hand. Yeah, get it out of my face. I hate that stupid thing. Legendary. It's Savando! Best character from Dragon Quest XI. Very simple effect. When he summoned... Here it is. When he summoned, both leaders get max out tension. And you can use it in adventure mode when most enemies don't have tension. Alright. Nothing too crazy here. Okay. So how much do I have left for 5 more, right? Yeah. Is that going to be 125 exactly? 126. Okay, so let's multiply that by 6. Hang on. No. Hang on. 126 times 6. Okay, thank you. That's 756 cards. Stupid calculator. And I maybe got 10 new ones. Oh, Purgatory Board. Or Hybrid, as they call it now. So, when you summon him, if you have a Demon Lord in your hand, he'll do 4 damage to an enemy row. I'm not going to say anymore. Very good. Of course, you see me with Pizra. I remember for like the 3rd anniversary, they released this chart of like character usage throughout this whole time, and like what major cards came out that introduced like that might have like caused a major uptick. But like Pizarro was constantly no less than 2nd most used character. Like people were always using Pizarro, and our last card is Dark Sun. So with our 757 cards. Can I get... Oh no. Because it's not 10 cards in a pack. I can't get 777. That's disappointing. Okay, so we're going on 37 minutes now. I would show you my entire card box, but it causes my game to lag even on Switch. Five digits of alchemy points. Holy smackers. Okay, so almost 2,000 cards. Yeah, it's going well enough, actually. I could just scroll through all of these, all of the heroes, and then Zoma and Nocturnus at the end, because, you know, you gotta be weird. And then, like, the full art of Kanik. Everybody has Kanik. He's, like, one of the best cards in the game. If I point out a card that have, like, a strong memory to, I'll point it out. Here's that Soul Spawn I was talking about earlier. So, like, when he attacks, it counts as if Terry attacked. So all those effects that, like, trigger when he attacks, triggers them. So here's Kid Terry. I had a version of... He got full art. I had a version of him with regular art. And I don't know what happened to it. How did I lose a digital card? My 3 Prince Pharises. Okay. Mandrake. Oh, Black Armor Hendrick. So, he's pretty good. His stats don't seem like that much, but for the first turn he summoned, no matter what you hit him with, he'll only take 1 damage. And in Adventure Mode, when his HP could be much, much higher. That's very handy. Falcon Sword. They nerfed it and it's still good. Lightning Storm! The lame Thunderbolt Blade. Let's see. Oh, wait. This one. Pull up! Come on! Thank you. Single file. So this card's really interesting. You draw a card, and the single file passes to your opponent's hand. It doesn't get removed from play, unless, like, it gets destroyed some other way. Like, Eric discards it like an idiot. And it's like, it's really cool because you draw a card and you give your opponent a tool to draw a card. At least I thought it was cool. This one, I think this is like Enchanting Echo or something. So this is another really stupidly powerful card. It does 2 damage to a random enemy, and then creates 2 extra copies that get shuffled into your deck. And then for every copy of Enchanting Echo you've used, its power goes up by 1. So it's like, by the end of it, you'll have like 6 copies in your deck. You'll never run out of cards because you'll always be putting more into your deck. And it just like goes up like 7 damage. Hit the enemy leader. Is cheap to use. Let's see. Giga Draco. Just making holographic. Now I have 2 holographic ones. There's sawing going on outside now. Oh, wait. Monster Jar. So it creates 3 monsters between level 6 and 7. You pick one to add to your hand, and it gets its cost reduced to 0 for that turn. Yeah, that's not broken at all. I have 17 jumping jackals. Okay. Let's see. Anything else sparking any memories? Carol? One of the many griffins. Agility ring. Gives an enemy double attack. Pang. I'll bring it up in a second. Oh no. Yeah, I'll bring it up in a second. Hang on. When I find him. Here. Hammable. So, Hammable has an effect where if you use your tension skill, you get a coin. Every time you use a coin, he gives you +1 tension. Pang gives you +1 tension if you defeat an enemy with the new skill she gives you. And then, not this Mori, the old one, gives you +1 tension every spell you use, and coins are counted as spells. So, like, you can just make a loop with them. There it is. That's the Mori. And then you throw Bjorn, too, and then you get Bjorn for, like, 2 MP. It's Monday, post a Mandrake. So, this guy, Dingling. He was one of those new cards introduced with 8. It's like, oh, it counts how many times you use your coup de grace and gives you an effect based on that. So, when Dingling is destroyed, it summons a dragon equal to the number of coup de grace you've used +1. And before the Demon Lord update happened, Orgadamir was treated as a dragon form was. So it's like, if you had Dingling at summon a level 4 dragon, there was a chance you would get Orgadamir, and then all of his forms after that. It was nice. Let's see. Whack. Nothing really too... The old Belial. So he was basically the same thing, but instead of increasing his own HP, he would heal Angelo by 2. Let's see. There's all like Tornico stuff now. Kiefer. Patty. Patty is so good. At the end of each of your turns, she'll give you a random hero, and almost every hero is legendary. So having like even like 1 or 2 extra heroes could be game changing. Nothing too crazy. I'll bring up the Pep Pip when I get to it. There it is. So you use this on one of your units, and it doubles their attack and HP. And of course, if you have Trode, he can extend that effect to your entire party. I don't need to explain why that might be broken. Ubers. Both of them. Hooray, hurrah. Uber. And the new one. Fancy. All the Mina stuff. Half of it for dragons. Full art silver tarot cards. I think the first non-legendary card to get full art. I think the only non-legendary card to get full art. Rab. I have a funny story with Rab. So, he has a couple of effects. Whenever you raise your tension, he can either deal 2 damage to a random enemy, draw a card. Yes, draw 1 card, right? Draw a card, or summon a random level 3 monster, and Rob himself is a level 3 monster. So there was a time when I had Rob, and he summoned Rob, and I said to Joe, I'm like, oh no, my Rob committed mitosis. And for some reason, that just cracked me up. Okay. Why does it mean that? Why is Cyclown not a devil? Alright. Rainhawk. Many Divine Guns. Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's too many cards loaded. Quack. Also, Starkers is here. Nothing too crazy. Nothing sparking any stories that I haven't told yet. Yeah, just go through the cards, enjoy some art. There's that Don Mole I was telling you about. The real Don Mole. Now we're into Eric's stuff. Oh, so a while back, I was on Slime Time, and I was talking about Unexpected. So when Unexpected is summoned, it creates this pot on your opponent's side of the field, and when a monster is placed next to it, the pot gets damaged. When it's destroyed, you draw a card. Your opponent draws a card, so it goes in your opponent's field, and Eric draws a card. And there was this time I was fighting a player. They were using Serena, and Serena has a whole bunch of like revival skills, and she made a really risky move to revive a unit, and it ended up being one of these little pots, and she just quit. Like, she completely closed the app and everything. It was hilarious. I think I have a clip of it somewhere. Okay. Green Dragon. Okay. Now we're getting into the cards everyone can use. Hang on one second. Yes? Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pause this real quick. Okay. So I had to help Mom with something urgently. Just keep scrolling through these guys. So many 1-star monsters. Oh, wait, go back. It's Monday, plus Mandrake. Okay, so let's just keep scrolling. Probably gonna be a while before this video goes up. Whenever I record big, long episodes, extra recorder likes to split it in two, and then I gotta sew them together, and that takes a while. Then I gotta upload the big file, and that takes a while. Probably just breeze through these though, because it's not really 37 golems. 37. Why do I have 6 rock bombs? Why do I have 37 golems? Eric, before he was playable. Oh, I'm going too fast. Holographic or Godamir. He's going. Is that the Lucifer? Yes. So this guy, every time you raise your attention, his attack doubles. And we're done. We'll sit here on our friend. I would like to thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna miss Rivals. I'm never gonna get those 1,500 hours back. But I'm really excited to see what they show in that little library thing. If you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, I would like to say thank you. Here's the Dragon Quest TAC, and hopefully it lasts for more than a year. I'm sure it will. I don't know how to end videos. You guys know this by now. So I'm just going to end it and say goodbye.